Hey everybody, Facebook world, Nida Gazmi here of nidagazmi.com/alive. If you want to follow up with me and keep up with my go lives and everything, or any special announcements, go ahead and click the link that will be on this post in the comments, nidagazmi.com/alive. Tag a friend if you know someone who is super wanting to move forward in life or is a little frustrated about where they are, whether it's their health or just mentally they're feeling a little bit frustrated. I've been having conversations with a couple of friends lately who are pretty much expressing the same thing. And I've come to realize that there's a pattern. There's a pattern of your body speaking its readiness for change by communicating via pain. It's saying, look, I've got health issues, I've got fibromyalgia, I've got arthritis, I've got weight loss problems, look, I'm making your hair fall out. And this is all the body's way of communicating that it is totally ready for you to make a change. And often what I've discovered is your mind is not ready for the change. And sometimes it's vice versa, sometimes, most often actually, it's a catch-22 for both things. Your mind's not ready, and then your body's communicating pain, so you're tired, so your body's not ready, so your mind's not ready. So, hey guys, hey Vanessa, hey Derek. I totally resonated with your comment on my post, Derek, just now. I too am no longer understanding and no longer resonating with some of these tropes that we hear in the personal development and in the metaphysical world, which are sort of hand in hand with personal development. So I had a very, very interesting experience a couple of days ago. And in fact, I don't know where I put that book that I was reading, Inner Engineering. Oh, you did? Vanessa, you just wrote on the, okay. Well, I'll check it once I get off. So I swear I just had this book in my hands, but I guess I don't anymore. So I've been reading this book called Inner Engineering by Sadhguru. He is a guru out of India, but really he's known as a yogi and a mystic out of India. And the reason I followed him for so long, he has tons and tons of YouTube videos out there, literature. He has a website. He has a center in India called Isha Foundation. And the root of everything that he talks about is, first of all, it's super, super easy. It's realistic. It's digestible. It's applicable, right? It's taken these like grand ideas and turning them into like these simple one-liners that you're like, oh, I didn't know that I could accomplish all this just by this like easy little seemingly nothing thing. And so I met him last year in person. I was very, very fortunate to have that opportunity. And I got his book and I never read it. I would just keep putting it off. And I finally started reading this book recently. I guess I just wasn't ready to receive all of that before. And see, there's that word, receive, another trope. And I wasn't open to it before. Maybe would be the better choice of terminology here. Hey, Nat. Hey, guys. So finally started reading it, and there are several exercises in the book, like very easy, simple exercises in the book that I've been doing for the last like 2-3 weeks, I would say. So I implemented a new routine in my mornings. My friend Jason Cardamone suggested that our results are simply like our symptoms of our habits and our routines, what we do on a consistent, regular basis. So if you're having a regular morning routine with whatever suits you best, for me, I read, I meditate, and I walk outside for a little bit. Right now that I'm not working anyway. And I found that the more consistently and regularly that I do that, it makes big changes. So I started doing the exercises in his book, and I started to feel like sparks, like little of like something's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know how to explain it. It feels really good though. And very quickly I found myself that every time that I would do one of the exercises in the book, the effect would be more intense, more profound. There is a feeling of, wow, I'm more in control. Wow, I have more than I thought I did. And I could get rid of more than I thought I needed. And eventually, I think it was over the weekend, I did one of his exercises where he said, all that we really need to understand is you are neither above something nor below something. And your awareness needs to be on everything in the given moment. And so practice meditating with your awareness on everything without prejudice. And it sounds, I don't know, maybe complicated to some people, maybe a little too simplistic to some people. And when I did it, just a couple of days ago, I would say like 3 days ago, what I experienced was really, really wild. It was like, basically, I was meditating and I was paying attention to everything, and all of a sudden, I could tell when the breeze would blow before it would even blow, about 2 seconds delay. Like I knew it would blow in another 2 to 3 seconds. And it was like within 5 minutes of meditation and just being aware of all the sounds and everything outside. And why? Why would I know that? No, not because I have some magical traits. It's just that the awareness led me to understand that the birds would stop chirping every time a breeze would come by and blow. So there's a natural pattern in nature of certain things happening. Is that the case all the time? No. Obviously, there are different circumstances everywhere. But the awareness allows you to slow down your own experience of time, or the experience of what you're actually seeing, what you're actually capable of, right? It changes your understanding of what you can do. It becomes bigger, it becomes larger. Most of us are stuck in the, I don't know what I'm doing, I need a guru for this, I need a 10-day cleanse retreat, cruise, something, stuffs. I need a live event where, hundreds of us are screaming at each other and with the lead master guru person, and then I'll finally know what's right for me. And in reality, all we're really doing is we're feeling destabilized, basically, and we're feeling off balance. We're feeling like we don't know what we want. We don't know who we are. We don't know where to go and what to do next. And so let me try to find something to hold on to feel stabilized. And the problem with that is that no one and no event and nothing can stabilize you on the inside except for you. Because the reality is that although you may be taught to feel like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what is best for you, you haven't yet discovered where you're going and how you're going to get there and who's going to be there with you, any of those things. Although that may be something that has been imprinted on you and you've learned, or maybe you're feeling right now, the truth is that you actually are, hey Midi, thank you. You already have it. You already know. You are far bigger than your possible imagination, or that anyone could imagine for you. And the truth about enlightenment is not some crazy metaphysical, I have magical, I can walk on water powers. That is not what enlightenment is. Enlightenment is literally, in the simplest of terms, getting the hell out of your own way. That's all it is. It's getting out of your own immaturity, getting out of the way of your own roadblocks that you have created or put in place because of whatever reason, and who cares why? Who cares why you are where you are? All that matters is, where do you want to go? And what's the absolute next step that you're going to take to get there? There are millions of ways. Look, no one thing is going to suit everybody. I'm not actually saying because the fact that, the personal development industry or the metaphysical spiritual industry is completely useless. It's not. It's actually quite useful. It will take you exactly where you want to go and need to go. However, the discernment between, or the difference between what is actually useful, what is actually going to mean something to your mind, to your brain, to compel you to take action to where you want to go, that's the important piece. Saying love and light, and you don't know what the hell you're doing means nothing. Even as Muslims saying Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, assalam, wa alaikum, and you don't know what that actually means. Namaste, this, that, you don't know. There's a whole meaning in Namaste. There's a whole meaning why you're putting together your left and your right hand, why you're not actually shaking someone else's hand, what Namaste actually means, the energy emitted, the reason it was said. Like, all of these things have meanings. And if we don't understand what these ethereal terminology that's been dumped on us and we're like paraded around in front of us with like ads and events and marketing copy, if we don't know what it means, your brain is just going to keep looping into going nowhere, which is why a lot of the people that I've been talking to recently, it feels like I keep hearing the same story on a broken record. It's just the same exact story and it goes nowhere because a lot of the understanding that we're using means nothing to any of us. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is all of my recent posts and stuff, there's no crazy special reasoning. It's just a realization that what you want is already within you, how you're going to get there, all of that knowledge, you can access it yourself. You don't really need any freaking guru or person or leader or master, whatever. You don't need another cruise or another retreat or another event. You don't actually need any of these things. All you need to do is to have the intention to take the very next step towards getting to where you want to go, knowing and believing that the infinite intelligence that created you out of a single cell, I don't care what your ultimate belief system is, there's somehow you were created out of a single cell into a complicated, complex, infinitely intelligent structure called the human body that is completely self-functioning and operating. That same infinite intelligence that created you is also within you. So access it. That's my invitation to you. Access it, make use of it. Read the book Inner Engineering by Sadhguru. Highly recommend it. Completely non-denominational book. Anyone can read it. Anyone can use it. Anyone can reap incredible benefits from it. We all know that doing things the way that we've done them in the past to get different results is just a great way of staying stuck. So check out the book. Take a next step. And tag a friend, share the video if you know someone who could use this information. Go to nidakazmi.com/alive if you think that you'd like to follow up with more of these kind of posts, or if I have anything special coming out, I'll probably email people. So go ahead and have an awesome day. Thanks for dropping in.